Hey yo, what's good, fellas? It's your boy YRB, aka Young Rucker Boy, back at it again with another 2K video, man. I got some more 2K news for y'all, and like I did in the last two, I'm gonna round up all the news that went on Twitter. Mike Wang tweeted a whole lot of stuff. We're gonna go through all of it. I'm gonna do as quick as I can so y'all won't be here long, maybe in like 11 through 12 minutes. But anyway, don't waste too much time. Let's get right into the video. So here it says, are you rewarding bad defenders for leaving their feet on pump fakes? Mike Wang said, we made changes to where if you bite on pump fakes, there's a cooldown timer on landing, during which it's easier to get blown by. So if you jumping up and down every time, bro, you're gonna have a bad time because you get blown by right after it, like you said right here. So pogo stick ain't gonna help you out. That's kind of good to see. I'm glad to see that in the game. So let's move on to the next news. All right, this news right here is for all the shooters and stuff. So it says a lot of people ask what 3-point rating is needed to be consistent in 2K23. It depends what you consider consistent, your shot selection and stick skills. But if you plan to shoot a lot of threes, I personally would try to go for mid to high 80s at a minimum. So if you are like a guard or something, like the main shooter, you probably want that high 80s so you can like shoot consistently. But right under this, he says, but some of you swits will probably be able to get by with a high 70s. Either way, be prepared for a tougher shooting year than last year online, at least until you get your ratings up and your badges equipped. So hey, he said high 80s. I don't know how it is for the 60s. Can 60s still shoot? Like, do you really gotta be like that to shoot with it? And Wash Plug said right under there, and unquote, quote and unquote, at least until you get your ratings up and badges equipped. So how much does this change when bashed out? You can't leave us on that. Even fully maxed out, field goal percentage should be significantly lower than you saw in 2K22. So hey, what I'm hearing is shooting is gonna be a little bit harder for y'all, man. So if you like that, you're gonna be able to shoot. But if you ain't, hey man, it's gonna be a bad time for you. Let's keep it going. Alright y'all, take this news with a grain of salt right here. So look, this man Solo tweeted, there are rumors that there will be an NBA 2K23 demo drop within a few days that is likely to limit to only the all-new My Player Builder. And how this whole thing started is one of the Reddit people, like one of 2K's Reddit people on here had a conversation. Don't know how you get to say this, but hey, you'll get to see a lot of the builder from like this weekend to release. Not saying that, but you can still look at the builders and make your own changes. Closest thing you'll get to a demo. This man can't say specifics, but like I said, you guys have plenty of time and things to follow in the builder for the last week before release. This dude said hypothetically, will we get a builder we can play around with before the game comes out? He said I can't answer that, but wait until this weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I know Friday and weekend, but you know what I mean, just putting it in there. Yeah. So be looking out on this weekend. Something could happen, but hey, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. We gonna see. Is the My Builder this year for current gen gonna allow us to use sliders for our physicals like next gen? The current gen builder was built off 2K22 next gen's builder. So hey, if you got current gen, I will be playing on current gen this year. I plan on moving to next gen, so we're gonna see how it's gonna go. But right now, I guess this affects me. The current gen builder will be in the next gen builder, as it said right here. So hey, if you never tried it, this is your chance to try it. I only tried it once when I had a PS5 for a short amount of time. It was pretty alright, man. I'm gonna have to take a look at it for a little bit to see what I really want to make. Let's keep it going. Can we expect to make builds that are evenly spread to do multiple things, or with the attribute point system will we fall into making role players and being forced to work as a team? And Mike Wang said, I can see it going both ways. You can spike a couple towers and great a few things, or choose to be more well-rounded, just good at everything. I think teams that build role players and work together will be more successful than a team to do it all, but that's just speculating. So hey, I said this in my wish list video that if I think I like a builder that has like people doing their roles and everything has a purpose. But if you like that, your build gonna be able to do a lot of stuff. So I guess that creates a skill gap. I'm kind of glad to hear that. Let me see if you apply right here. Yep, you got some more stuff right here. So he said, do you think sharpshooters will be great this year? I felt last year, since everyone could shoot, sharpshooters weren't really necessary. Sharps are going to be very important assets this year. Trust me. A lot of people are going to struggle to shoot. God, dog. What about making a center build that has a 75 3 ball and can be effective, or be going to play shots and paint beats all over again? Stretch speed can be effective, 75 3-point might be a little low for most people, but if you can really get good with shot timing and take wide open J's, you could be a threat. So hey, as it come around again, if you like that, you can shoot the 70, but if you ain't, you gonna have a bad time. But looking at all this, even higher 3-point may have a bad time if you don't know your timing. So we gonna see, really gonna see. You know, it's all when everybody get that badge and stuff, everybody get the hand of the game, it's gonna be a little bit different. Will interior defense be buffed this year? Paint matching overruled interior defense rating last year. Hey, this is what I want to figure out, man. This is what I've been asking. I finally got it right here. From all your internal and external play testing sessions, I'm pretty confident paint matching is dead. If there's an exploit there, we'll patch it. Okay, so hey, they find something, they go patch it. But there's some stuff under here. Does mid-range rating correlate to post fade rating? Post shots correlate to the distance you're shooting from them. So post fades from the low block will use close, deep fades will use mid-range, and 3-point, etc. Make sure nobody see none of this. So if you're a post scorer, that news right there is going to be very important to you. In your opinion, if my driving layup is 85 plus, is it best to have a layup timing off or on? I feel like we missed a lot of layups last 2K with high ratings. He followed up and said, definitely try both, but you have a way higher ceiling with a layup timing on. Also, if you're making a slasher, you might want to practice skill dunks. You can do a lot of damage if you get good at both of those things. So last year, you know, everybody turned their layup timing to NA. It was like, it gave you better layups, you know, all that. If you got contested, it'll go MO. I guess it was just like a real player percentage for layups. So if you're a slasher, you might want to try both, like you said, so you can see what's best for you. And he ain't saying nothing under this, so we will be moving on. This man said, what's your favorite improvement from 2K22 to 2K23? And Mike Wayne said, my favorite thing is probably the shooting skill gap. Second might be the controllable rim hangs on the new gen. So it's good to see that they really honed in on like the skill shooting, cause man, this year everybody was just making whatever, shooting with whatever. It don't really matter. You're making whites with a 54 two-way finisher, man. I know from firsthand, cause they think be making whites. It's crazy. But let's keep moving. With real player percentage being out the game, we have time our layups and floaters now. Layup timing is still optional, but I highly recommend enable it if you're comp. So what he's saying, hey, probably better to have it on. We're gonna still see. He got some more stuff down here. So if my layup timing is on, I time it horrible, where I make all the same layups that I would with real player symmetry still on. Meaning layup timing is just a boost. No, you will miss more layups with bad timing than you would if you turn layup off. But you won't blow wide open layups anymore, even with bad timing. With layup timing on, you'll be able to make a lot more tough layups than you know it would with real player percentage. So if you try to make them contact layups and stuff, it's probably best if you have it on, so take a look at that. Are real player percentage free throws gone? Real player percentage free throws are gone online. You can still offline if you want. They ain't really bother me at all, man. It just, I mean, if you, all free throws go in. If you can't time your free throw, man, that's a you problem at that point, bro. So it really don't matter. So keep going. This is actually some interesting news right here. What do you think the park/stage slider difficulty will be close to on release? It has its own slider set, but it's closest to Hall of Fame. What about 5v5 Pro-Am? Also Hall of Fame. So both of 5v5 Pro-Am and Stage got Hall of Fame sliders? It's really gonna be kind of hard to shoot, ain't it? We're gonna see, man. We're really gonna see. By the way, man, this man telling the truth right now. This boy Bagsplug getting all his questions answered right now. Boy about to drop a banger of a video for real. But anyway, let's keep it going. Up here, this man said, is 6'5" considered a small? No, 6'5" is minimum height for swings. You gotta be 6'4". Wait, so just for clarification, does this mean you can't make a point guard taller than 6'4", or am I reading things wrong? You're reading things wrong. And this man says exactly that. You can still make an oversized PG, but you have to be 6'4" to get small guard animations. So same thing as this year. If you want all the animations, make it 6'4" or below. Pull-up jumpers, step backs, and fadeaways are really good and realistic in 2K22 when used correctly. How they've been tweaked in 2K23. They're still very effective, especially in mid-range with Midi Magician and Space Creator. And difficult gone, he ain't seen nothing on that. Gotta check that badge list for that, my man. But if you like doing all those moves, you know I had my shot creator, man. I did most of those moves, most of the step back and the fadeaways. So it's good to see that those are getting more effective. But that step back shot, that's really is overpowered. Want to see it? Go check out my old videos. This boy Bash Plug got a whole lot of stuff going on. But we right here though. What about Rick? Is it the same difficulty? Walk on Rick is closer to Superstar. And this man said, maybe I'm reading too much into this, but Walk on Rick, like 2K15 Rick Center, are you guys separating squads and randoms and Rick? Don't read anything into it. Walk on is just an internal name we use. Won't say anything under here, but hey, it's just an internal name, so whatever he's talking about, we gonna see. This man want to know about like saving the ball and stuff, and Mike Wang basically just said that they made an improvement to that so it would be more effective to use. I have never saved the ball consistently in any kind of game, so I guess that's good to see. We're really gonna see though. They be saying that, man. It don't really be working like that. It's the mashup badge, also similar to Mouse in the House from 2K22. Mouse in the House will roll up into Masher, so all that's in there together. What about Grace Under Pressure? I'm assuming that's also a part of Masher. Yup. Grace Under Pressure got rolled into Masher also, so all they got put together in Masher. So if you a big old build, put in the Masher, you got Grace Under Pressure and Mouse in the House all in one. We're not gonna know what the build look like until we load the game up. And he was just saying that, and this man replied under. Not only that, we don't even know if there are hidden gems like +4 the physical with Gem Rat or +1 the overall after reaching 95 overall. I've been asking at Balua for almost a month every day to see if he would give us some insight, because these things matter when we making builds. And this man finally replied to bro and said Gem Rat +4 physicals and accessory boosts return to 2K22. But other than that, the capture you set at the builder are what determine your animation unlocks and badges. What about Takeover? Does Takeover work the same as last year where ratings fluctuate as your meter increases? And are the rating boosts when in Takeover the same as last year? And are Takeover perks returning? Sorry for the loaded tweet. Yes, Takeover is tuned differently this year, but the core of the system is the same. Rating drops if you're cold, rating rise as you get warm, and you get an extra boost when you intake. Takeover perks are returning also. Biggest change is the new Team Take design. You know, Team Take is different now. It's gonna be done differently. Like, everybody has to put in work to get Team Take. So that's good to see. They also saying that all the Gem Rat stuff is returning. I don't know if they mean for current gen or both, but I'm gonna just assume it's gonna be both. Have you fixed the contest system for 2K23? Is it the same as 22 or back to its original state like 20 and 21? The contest system is pretty different from 20 and 21. What game considers open versus yellow versus red contest is somewhat similar to how it's been in the past, but shot windows narrow much quicker in the yellow range. So that yellow range of shot contest is gonna change a little bit. I think 20 had a really good contest system. If you get a contest on it, like, man, it's most likely not gonna go in, but sometimes it does. I think that was good. These days, 2K22, a lot of stuff is dropping. So this man tweeted on August 12th, which was a few days ago, probably a few weeks ago. The highest ball handling requirement will be 92 for Curry and Trey Stiggs. Some other players were pulled up to 90, Dane, Kyrie, and others. So if you want about all of the dribbling, you want to have a 90 plus ball handling and all that, bro. So if I scroll down here or go back, I'm gonna go back. You're gonna see this man tweeted, "Will you lose 99 this year?" He said no. Now I don't know if this means for current gen or for both, since the build is different now. Does everybody get to keep 99? It's like how it was on not current gen, on next gen. So hey, I'm gonna need these answers. I need these questions answered. All right, y'all, that is all the news we have for today. So I got everything that has been tweeted by Mike Wang, all the new news, and you see your boy J. Cole on the cover, official cover. If I can get this cover, I would, but I already pre-ordered the game, so it don't even matter. Look at the GOAT. But anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all watching this video and everything. If some more important news come out, you best believe that I will be on the video. So make sure y'all like, subscribe. I'm YRB. I'm out.